An offering! This is at least a civilized place for all of the speaking in tongues. The rider smiled at her mount's turn of phrase. For a creature that understood far more about the workings of space and time than herself, the horse was most honest and direct, particularly in matters culinary and tactile. An interesting turn of events. The audible flow between the man and the cricket had transitioned to English, an open invitation to participate. She gave the mare permission to approach and partake of the gifts, unshod hooves making but slight impression and sound on the turf. They were at the periphery of man and cricket, her horse keeping the rock between the beings and herself, while affording easy access to the fresh greens. Alfalfa, my favorite, and nasturtiums. The horse, so patient in other matters, lipped up a large mouthful of the grass and most of the watercress. Rather spicy in this place, she conveyed to her rider. Thanks, Caramel. I believe the cress was intended for me, but glad you're enjoying it. It may cause you a bit of grief later, but this small bit should do no harm. Sorry, the mare mumbled with her mouth full. Here, you want some too? She picked up the remaining cress and turned her flexible neck back in the direction of the rider's knee. Quite all right? Well, maybe just this sprig that you haven't managed to drool on, you intergalactic glutton. It appears that our hosts are of the opinion that we are most likely just figments of their imagination, which in all probability is as a good a theory as many that abound. Shall we join in, now that you have partaken of their offering on our behalf? Suddenly the mare's head shot up, ears pricked forward in her far-seeing stance. Sorry to eat and run, but we have to get out of here pronto. There is a shift happening at the time portal and the others are trying to tell me something. There's something happening back on our resident timeline. Hang on. But can we find this place, these beings again? The rider asked the horse. I knew you'd ask. As intrigued as you are by such mysteries, I have already tagged their thought patterns. Unless they actively seek to avoid detection, we'll be able to rejoin them. Aren't I a good horse? Simply the best, Caramel. As her horse performed a 180-degree rollback and accelerated to 40 km/h in 3 strides, the rider gave a wave and a nod to the man in the cricket. Thank you, and I'll be back, she said, before they were lost to view.